All right, let me get the background right. Boom. Shout out to Bobby. Bobby's the producer in today. Thanks, Bobby. Here we go. Guys, we have a huge show today, guys. Tuning in right now. Man. Oklahoma. I think I've never been there, dude. I don't think I've ever been to Oklahoma.
You should come try it out, man. It's not bad.
Not bad. Got it. Sweet. I've been to Nebraska, Kansas, all that, but I've never went to Oklahoma. I've been to Texas, but not Oklahoma.
Oh, you just passed us then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt. When I do come through, I'm going to come say what's up. Guys, right now.
Absolutely.
You already know, dude. Man, we got an exciting show. Today is May 30th. We got a guest. So make sure you guys tune in right now. Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, arielent.com. Woo! Nice, dude. Welcome, best friends. Welcome, listeners all around the world. Man, I am excited for this one. Electrifying podcaster in the world, the Rico Suave Latino Heat. Ariel's in the building, guys. Let's go. We are in for a treat. I am buckled up. It's May 30th. It's almost June. It's almost summer, which brings us to our next guest. He is an entrepreneur. So everybody get your pens out. It's because we're going to take some notes. He's an entrepreneur. He's a father. He's a leader. He's a wealth coach, passive income mentor. All the way from Oklahoma, I bring you the incredible, the amazing Kevin Richards.
What's up?
What's up, man? See you.
Man, I love your intro, man. I love it. Every time I start shaking my hands, can't help myself.
Dude, good to see you. I like the blazer. You're looking sharp.
Man, thanks, bro. Got to put in the work, right?
Nice, dude. I appreciate you showing up.
Snap it, dude. I love it.
Man, we've been following.
Nice to see you, bro.
Yeah, nice to see you too. We've been following each other for a while. I'm like, man, we got to get you on the podcast, and here we are.
There we are.
Nice, dude. How's Oklahoma?
Man, it is nice. It rained a couple of days, just the other day, but it's pretty nice. It's warm now. It's pretty. Nothing like Colorado, brother. Nothing like Colorado.
Dude, so you been to Colorado?
Man, many times. I love it. I used to go to Aurora all the time, and then I used to go Colorado. And I used to go to Denver. Man, amazing. I love it. Scenery is fantastic.
Yeah. Nice, dude. When you coming back?
Man, I probably soon, because last time I've been there, it was last summer. I think I've been there last summer, so I'm overdue. I'm definitely overdue. And hey, I know you're there now, so next time I come through, I'll have to come look for you, brother.
Yeah, dude, do it, please. Hit me up, and when you come to Denver, I'll pull up. I'll come bring you some merchandise. We're almost sold out, so when you come through, I'll try to have some left over. These are the classics, bro. So I'll bring you some merchandise, man, if they haven't sold out yet. Yeah, no doubt, dude. So, before we get into what you do, I got my producer looking at me because he always has to remind me, and that is I got to do the promotion real quick. Guys, this is the best way to support the podcast. It is amazing. arielent.com, arielent.com. Check it out. Music, shop, book online, photography, podcasts, and my salsa. arielent.com. The music's going crazy. The photography's going crazy. arielent.com. 5-star review on Apple and Spotify. Donation links are down below. Another great way to support the podcast is going to your YouTube channel. I repeat, the YouTube channel. Type in search engine arielent.com or Ariel's Entertainment Podcast. It is legit. You just go like this, Ariel's Entertainment Podcast, and it will come up. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. Subscribe, like, comment, share, save, and follow. Yeah. All right. I think those are all the announcements. I'm playing so many shows. I can't even put them on the calendar because I'm playing like 2-3 shows a week, guys. And it's just always on the go. It's always on the go. Here we go, guys. Thank you for all your support. This is the prayer of the day. It goes like this. Thank you, God, our guardian dear, to whom's God love commits us here. Ever this amazing day and night be at our side. to light and guard, to rule and guide. Thank you, God, for having Kevin on the show. Thank you, God, for all the millions and millions of listeners tuning in right now. Thank you, God, for our amazing health, for food, for shelter, for family, for safe travels. Glory to God. Amen. That's what I got.
Man. Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir.
Man, let's bring Kevin back in the building. He's right now. Bro, can you tell us who you are and how we can support you and what you do?
Absolutely, man. My name is Kevin Richards, like you know that. I'm a financial coach, and I kind of help people do better financially, man. Pretty much, I kind of teach people the rule of 72 and a different concept of how money works. Because one thing they don't teach you in school is money, man. They teach you
Right.
to work. They don't teach you how to manage what you make. So that's where I'm at as far as what I do and who I am. I'm a father, like you mentioned before. I'm a father. I have 7 girls, 2 boys, big family. And absolutely one thing I've learned is to teach them about money, right? It's one thing that will help the world to go around a little better.
That is great right there, man. I want everybody to know where they can follow you right now. And that is his Instagram. That's Kevin A. Richards. Kevin A. Richards. That's KevinARichaards. Kevin A. Richards. Like, comment, share, save, and follow on the Instagram. Like, comment, share, save, and follow. Yeah, guys. And hit him on the DM to work with him as well. I got his link tree right here. You can join his team. Let me bring it up again. Boom. There it is. Contact number, join his team. Save money on auto and home insurance. Oh, man. Tell us about the financial house.
Bro, most people when it comes to building a house, we understand the concept. Hey, the foundation it's everything, bro. Right? The foundation is everything. It's a longer video. You probably don't want to run that right now, but definitely, the foundation of the house obviously is the insurance, and then you build it, with the fans, the walls, and everything else. Emergency fund. Making sure that everything is intact, in place, and in order, right? Because most people don't buy a house with foundation issues, right? So that's typically what it is. We sit down with you, kind of show you how to build your house and build it right the first time, and then we revisit with that conversation to make sure that you're on track to exactly where you want to be, how fancy your house want to be, because at the end of the day, we all going to end up being retired or getting older. Time flies no matter what, right? We all can get older. We have to make sure that we plan now for then, because if we don't, then the house will be a house on, like they say, a house on cards, right?
Wow. I
Yes,
like
sir.
I like what you said. It's good to plan now.
Absolutely.
At this moment, plan now. Good stuff
Yeah.
right there, dude. Shout out to your amazing family, the 7 girls, 2 boys, dude. Congrats, amazing on the family, dude. My mom and dad. I love my parents so much. I try to be with my family as much as I can. I saw them over, I saw them over the weekend for graduations and stuff like
That's
that.
what's up.
Yeah, dude, it was. I like
Yeah,
it.
your family's in Colorado?
Yeah, most of us, yes.
That's what's up. Okay, cool.
What about you?
Awesome.
All everybody like everybody in Oklahoma?
Nah, bro. I don't know if you knew, I actually grew up in the Virgin Islands.
Okay,
Right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I grew up in the Virgin Islands. I moved here. I moved here not directly, but I moved to Oklahoma to go to Oral Roberts University. I don't know
Wow.
if you heard of that. That's the Christian university they have here in Tulsa, one of the biggest
Wow.
Christian university. And I came here to go there. I went there for some time, and then one thing I found is that the culture is a little slower here, but it's very friendly. So
Mhm.
great place to raise a family, great place to to just chill kind of deal. So I end up staying 20 something years later. Here I am.
That's so
Right.
cool, dude. That's so cool. Do you still go back and visit the Virgin Islands?
I do. It's been a minute. I still have family there. Most
Yeah.
of my family's still there, so I still go visit every now and then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. The closest I've been down there is Costa Rica.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been down. That's it. But that's just, man. I'm excited to go back too. But dude, you were telling me earlier regarding how, I was telling you how I want to let everybody know how we met. We met on Clubhouse.
I love it.
Dude, have you been on there lately?
Not lately. You know, just the other day, like probably a month or two, I jump on it to check it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it still got it going, man. I love that the networking from that. You know, if you take it for what it is, you can meet a lot of influential people, or just people in general. That is people you want to network with or connect with. For you know, there's a lot of networks last a lifetime. You know, and if you can find an active or a creative way to stay in touch with someone, and in your case, you do the podcast, and I always like and save your stuff. All right, I'll comment on your stuff. You know, it's simple. It's simple to also help out. You know, that's why I like networking. It's so easy. You know, like they have a saying, "What's easy to do is also easy not to do." You know what I mean? I mean, how easy it is to like and save somebody's stuff. All right, show support, show some love, help them to get boost, to help yourself get boost. I love networking, man. Clubhouse is top notch.
Yeah, dude. I agree, man. Top I've met some amazing people like yourself, and we've been friends for a long time, and we've been supporting each other, and here we are, dude. And dude, about time we've been doing this, about time we did the podcast, and I give it to Clubhouse too, because I've met so many people on there. And yeah, dude, it blew my podcast up.
That's what's up. That's what, man. Network is the way to go, man. They say the best referrals or the best connections or business network is through referrals. You know,
And
word of mouth. You know, hey, I know Ariel. I want you to know Ariel too. You know, and spread the word. I mean, it don't hurt. Man, it's so simple, man. You know, it don't take much to help.
it doesn't. It does. It takes 2 seconds, like 2 seconds, dude.
Absolutely, man. So yeah, that's why I love it, man. I'm glad I connected with you and
Yeah,
some other people I met on there. Really good, solid. I like the motivation for the group that we was part of. Right, help each other grow. That was a grow engagement group.
yeah,
Nothing else. There's no fluff talk. There's no play around. There's none of that. We're there to help each other business grow.
yep. Yeah, I know. I agree,
Phenomenal, 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 phenomenal. But
dude.
yeah,
How long have you been into? How long have you been an entrepreneur? Like, how long? When did you start taking it serious? Like, was this 10 years ago?
you know, as far as taking it seriously, you know, since I've been a kid, I always had something on the side. You know, to be honest with you, you know, I think one time many years ago, when I was like probably 10 or so, my dad told me, hey, you know, you can't, you know, you have to make your effort worth some money, you know, because, you know, you have to, you know, all you can help a lot of people, but you have to get some value back for the value that you're producing, you know. So I always been an entrepreneur. I always own my own business. I used to be in the architecture field and the IT field maybe a long time ago. But my boss told me one time, and this is what the end of the straw. My boss told me, he was like, hey, you know, come to work unlimited amount of overtime.
Right.
Well, you know, in most people, unlimited amount of overtime, it's heyday. Like, that's amazing. Who wouldn't want to do that? Especially making $20, $30 an hour. This was back in the 90s,
Yeah.
right? Unlimited overtime, making that kind of money. That's, you know, people would take advantage of that, you know, and I did. I was one of them, right? And then my boss came in one time and we was talking and he approved my overtime. And this is what he said, right? The HR lady, you know, the HR lady said, hey, Ariel, you're going to love this. The HR lady said, hey, Kevin, did you realize that for every hour that you work, the boss made $300 for every single hour you work? And I was like, what? He was at home chilling, all right? And I was like, yeah. And then, again, no offense, because he put in the time and the effort. So I went and talked to him and I was like, man, you know, how do I get in your position? How do I get to where I am, you know, my time and my money is separated? And he said, well, you can't do it working here. You cannot do it working for nobody. You have to be an entrepreneur. You have to be able to, he said, go to school to learn business. That's what he told me. All right. Needless to say, I obviously resigned and that's what I did. I went back to school I did IT, I did business. And then I honestly, mentors is what tipped the scale on most of the cases. But to answer your question, bro, I know I got a little talk chatty, but to answer your question, man, forever and a day. Since I can remember, I always had that entrepreneurial spirit, you know? So yeah, Ariel, how about yourself? How long you been an entrepreneur?
That is awesome, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
I like how you reached out to your boss and your boss was like, just told you straight up what it's like. You got to do this.
Yeah. You know what's wild to me? And is people that's successful and people that already have a system that work, they love to share it. right?
Oh,
If you could talk to someone that's like an NBA player, they'll show you some different moves. They don't have a problem doing that. They want to. They always want a mentee. Always, right? We just gotta ask them. As simple as that. I tell my kids all the time, if you want to do anything specifically, let's say if you want to be a veterinarian, I say
yeah,
go visit a vet and ask them to shadow them.
yeah, yeah.
They would absolutely do it. If somebody say, hey, teach me how to do the podcast. I mean, obviously you would, hey, come on, let me show you exactly how this look behind the scenes, right? If you want to get good at something, make up your mind what that thing is, and then find somebody that's great at it and ask them for help. Best
Absolutely.
thing you can do. That eliminate a lot of time over your course of trying to get good at something. So, but yeah, that's to answer your question. I know, sorry, long-winded. I
Good.
apologize.
That podcast is all about you, man. I appreciate that amazing answer right there. That was awesome. Let's go with the next one here next. Who's been your biggest influences, man? Who's been
You
your
know,
biggest influences when you wake up in the morning?
got you, God, of course. Number
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah,
You know, that goes without saying,
yeah.
right? That goes without saying. Number one is that, right? Number two, when I get up, you know, obviously you guys, you know, you have to have a sense of gratitude because your emotion is what attracts things into your life, right? If you come up with it, you're always mad, always angry, that law of attraction kicks in, right? So they all speak of it. Watch anything. Everybody talks about the law of attraction. There's a book called The Secret. You totally should check it out. I don't know if you haven't seen it, but it's absolutely amazing. So when I get up, as far as I try to control what type of energy I pull in.
Yep.
If you bring in negative energy, guess what? You're gonna exude negative energy. You know, it's always there's never a neutral. You're either adding to it or you're taking it away. There's never a neutral. Right. So when you're in an environment, somebody is they happy to see you? Like, hey man, Ariel is here. Yeah. Or the man, hey, Ariel is here. There's different energy. Right. So the person that influenced me personally like that is books. Lots of books. Like, Brian Tracy, for example. Amazing. I mean, John Maxwell. All these people, we don't have to have an in-person person to actually have them to influence ourselves. Right? We can grow, we can develop, we can person, and we have access to a plethora of resources available to make sure that our tomorrow is better than our yesterday. You know what I mean? But yeah, to answer your question, bro, a lot of old dudes, Dale Carnegie. Oh my goodness, a lot of old dudes. Books is again a lot of books, YouTube videos and stuff like that. Yeah, that's my number one influence as far as that goes. And it's not a particular person.
Yeah, I got that here. I got books, being grateful for the moment when you wake up, and first of all, God.
Absolutely. There would not be us without that. No matter how you turn, even if, again, I like to communicate on different level. Communication is one thing I feel that should be, let me understand you first before I can let you understand what I am saying. Right? Because if I can understand what you are saying and then I can relate to you, I was saying, then one of my mentors, he said, if we have a 6 and you're the bottom part of the 6 and I'm the top part of the 6, you've seen a 6, right? I'm seeing a 9, right? Mm-hmm. If we communicate that, and I'm telling you, hey, this is a 9, 100%. You tell me this is a 6, 100. We're never going to communicate on the same level, right? We have to say, let me come to your side and check it out first. All right, let me come stand next to you, hold hands, and we can check it out. Oh yeah, it is a 6. Now come check out my side. So absolutely, man, communication, man, there's lots of stuff. Man, I'll go on all day, bro. But yeah, definitely, man, slight edge. If I was to do it over again, I'm jumping the gun here, but if I was to do it over again, I tell my kids them all the time. If I was to do it again, I would start and I would embrace my mindset and I would download all these books like instantly, like 5 months straight of just downloading all this data, because the next forever, you're going to be a total different person. And you didn't have to take 5-10 years to learn that, So that's why I always tell my kids, like, hey, you want to get the data in, the resource, you have access to it. It's all there. Just, hey. But yeah, definitely to answer your question again, my mentors, a lot of those top notch, how to win friends and influence people. Everybody says to read that, even Oprah, right? If you haven't done that, that's one of the secret slight edge, the compound effect. all phenomenal resources to take a hold of. But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I like how you said about communication. Communication goes a long way.
You sure do. You
Oh,
sure do.
when if you have an issue with someone, you can just easily let them know in like in a nice time tone way or in a nice way, like what's going on, and then there you go, rather than holding it in and being like just annoyed with the situation or whatever, dude. You can just straight up talk about it, dude. I like.
Exactly. Sometimes I talk a little fast, Ariel. Again, my accent come out when I get super passionate. So just tell me, hey, Kev, slow it down. You're talking a
Oh,
little
dude, it's all
fast.
good, nah, bro.
I have no
All
problem doing
good.
that.
I love it.
Speaking of communication, so there's multiple different charts of communication styles out there right now. I keep to the simple one that's red, yellow, blue, and green. Super easy. All right. You have to, once you understand the communication style of the person that you're talking to, you cannot relay the information on a different scale. So, for example, I'm green. I am 100% green. I am that. I come with the IT industry. So, if you tell me emotions and party and self-worth and being number one, that doesn't resonate well as far as communicating with me, right? But if you give me a lot of data and you say, okay, well, this is the reason you should do this, and you lay it out, and I can see from the front to the end, you're talking my language now, you
Nice.
know? But that all goes back to communication style. Again, once you seek to be understood, when you seek to understand before you be understood, you seek to understand before you seek to be understood, then you would understand, okay, well, let me see the red personality type. Let me see if I can understand where they're coming from and grasp that data and then bring them to my side and then offload my data. And now we have a nice resonance communication that where we can resolve a situation, But yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Wow. That's great, man. Thanks for explaining that to us. That is awesome. I'm gonna go with the next question here. Oh, dude, this one's one of my favorite. What is it that you like about your entrepreneurship? What do you like? What is it that
Mm,
you like about it? Is it just
mm.
networking with people? Is it meeting new people? What is you're learning new stuff all the time?
Bro, you cover all the bases right there. Um, so yeah, absolutely, man. I love learning, right?
Mhm.
Because I love to spread that. So I love learning. So one thing, I love the personal development. That's absolutely one of my favorite there. I love the mentorship, right? Because learning is great, but if you're learning and you make the mistake and you have to learn from your mistake, that might take a long time. However, a mentor that already been down that path, they can say, okay, well, don't do that. The best of almost anything had a coach, right? The best of almost anything, whatever you can list it. Let's talk basketball, for example, since that's current.
Mhm.
Right? Michael Jordan had multiple coaches. Kobe Bryant had multiple coaches, right? And they had access to all these people that kind of pour into them, even though they might not be playing it, but they have the understanding on a different level, so they can actually communicate on that level. That's
Wow.
the thing there. That's the big deal as far as that goes. But yeah. So yeah, I ramble on. I apologize. What was the question again? Make sure I answer the question.
No, the question is that, Michael Jordan had like more than just one coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He
Yeah,
might he
yeah.
probably had a defense coach. He might have had like a freeway, a throw, like a shooting coach, maybe a strength and training coach.
Well, he had Tim Grover. I don't know
My,
if you heard. He wrote a book called Relentless. If you haven't read
I
that
don't
book,
know,
read
dude.
it.
We're closers. No, cleaners.
Absolutely.
No, we cleaners. We're cleaners.
Matter of fact, we had him out in our California office to talk to our group.
I,
Right, Tim Grover himself. Right, it's mind blowing, mind blowing. But yeah, everybody has someone and he was like, hey, you can't coach nobody else. You have to coach me and me only. And Kobe said the same thing. Dwayne Wade said the same thing. And all these top notch, they always had coach, and they're willing to learn from somebody else. We might not be superstars in that aspect. We're superstars in our own aspect, but we should have a mentor or some coaching system could kind of help direct us towards that path. The number one thing I find, I talked to my daughter, I ramble on. I talked to my daughter the other day, and this is what she said. She said, Dad, I know I'm getting older. I'm about to turn 22, and I want to make sure I don't know what I want to do. I was like, that's common. How about you go write a list of all the stuff you want, right? Because most people, they just willy nilly. and they can't hit that target that they don't even have drawn, right? You have to know exactly what you want before you shoot for something that you want. Otherwise, you're going to take whatever comes your way, right? Yeah. So I said, go to the room, and cost is not an issue because everybody have limited thinking to some extent, right? If you say, hey, Ariel, if you can make X amount of money per month, what would that be? Whatever number you give me is incorrect. Well, it's a limited thought of how far you can go. So if you say, man, I could do it 100,000 a month. Well, that's great. Why not 200? Why not 500? Why not $1 million a month? Well, that is always going to be why not the next level. That makes sense? So I was like, hey, go write everything. She wrote everything. And now she's okay, well, this is what I want. Well, then now you have an isolated focus on what you want to do. So yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Thank you for those tips right there, because people are listening right now. Write the things that you like, what you want to do, or write things that you like to do, and then go from there.
Absolutely. Wow. Yep. You have to have the target before you can shoot. Right? If there's no backboard or no rim, you're just bouncing the ball around.
Come on, guys. You gotta have a target before you shoot. Boom. I'm writing that down. Target. Absolutely. Before.
There's a book, and I forget, man, so much. I forget the one. The guy said majority of people don't even know what they want. That's simply if you ask the common person, hey, or anyone, just ask it, so what do you want in life? They're gonna give you the basic money. That's a basic concept. They don't really have a vision. And the law of attraction says you have to have it so clear. Like Walt Disney, for example. It was so clear in his mind. He already seen it before he even passed away. Right? He knew exactly what it would been probably like what it is today. Was already seen it in his mind. He didn't die for a long time. But that's how it is. You have to have that you gotta know what you want. Just say exactly what, write it down, because the pen is always better than the mind. The mind changes all the time. You write it down and you alter as you go. Right? Compound effect, man. Slight edge of similar books, fantastic books. I wish, if I was 18, I don't know how old your listeners is, but if I was 18, 19, 20, 21, coming into my adulthood, bro, game changer. When I taught my daughter how money works or compound interest, on the spot. On the spot, she grabbed her phone, she pull up a stock, just a random stock, see what pays the most. She pull up just a random stock and say, well, this stock doing 30-something%. Again, just random stock, right? And she said, well, if I invest my money from now till I reach your age, I would have 5 million.
Wow.
It took me 10 minutes to teach her how the rule of 72 works. That's it. And not even 10 minutes. She learned it almost instantly. But yeah. Again, learn what you can now, and then implement what you learn so you can be better and get a mentor. There's nothing better than a mentor. That speeds up your learning process. And implement, man. Just do it, right? Right? There's a reason Nike is coming from the best of the, it's an action word. You just have to do it. At the end of the day, sorry, man. I think I rambled on too long. Continue, brother. Continue.
Bro, no. When you break it all down, you just got to do it.
Absolutely. End of the day. All right. At the end of the day, they said there's there's the only slight difference between somebody that's like what we'll consider the winner and somebody who's just not a mediocre. There's slight difference. They both have to do the stuff they don't want to do, but one of them decide they'll do it either way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you do it either way, despite your emotions, that's how it gets done. You might not want to do the podcast today, right? But look at you. You did it anyway, right? So yeah, that's how I go, bro. Again, I want to. I know we're not gonna be here too long, so I'm not gonna. My bad, bro. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Wisdom is a thing that we need to pass on to generations because the school doesn't do it. And a lot of the wisdom is in books, and we're afraid to read books. Like a lot of people I talk to, and I say, hey, when's the last time you read a book? In high school, right? In high school or in college, last time you read a book, bro. It's man. I'm telling you, it's all there, man. It's all there. All right, sorry about that, man. I'm sorry to ramble on, bro.
No, you're good, dude. I love it when you're passionate about and you're sharing all your amazing wisdom, man. So the more the merrier. I want everybody to know where they can follow you one more time because we got 3 more minutes left. Kevin A. Richards on the Instagram, guys. Kevin A. Richards. That's KevinArichards. Entrepreneur, amazing father, leader, and coach. I got his back for life, guys. That's how we do. All right, and then he's got the link tree up as well. Here we go. Let me bring that up ASAP here. And we got one more question here. It's a deep one. I know he's got a deep answer for this one. Kevin Richards, guys. His link tree is Kevin Richards at Kevin Richards. I don't know how you got the original name for that. And so join his team. Check out the links, social medias, boom, boom, Facebook, LinkedIn, everything. Kevin Richards, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for all your support. Telling your friends and family. Make sure you guys drink some water, eat some amazing foods, eat some fruits, veggies, and protect the animals. All right, here we go. This last question for Kevin. Kevin, thank you so much for being on the podcast. 5-star review on Apple and Spotify, everybody. Yeah. All right.
Pleasure.
Kevin, last question of the day. Since you're so focused, you're making everybody, write down their ideas. And and you got to have a target before you shoot. Okay, people listening right now might be going through a tough time. What advice do you have for people going through a tough time?
Man, bro, very good question, man. People are going through a tough time. One thing is time is a constant flow. It don't last, right? What you did yesterday is not going to impact you tomorrow if you make a slight change, if you do something different. So it might seem terrible. It might seem like, hey, you're back against the wall or you meet a hard spot, whatever the deal is. If you change your mindset and project, hey, this is where I want to, that's just the journey, man. None driving from point A to point B is never as fun as where the point A and point B is, right? From your house, comfortable, relaxed, but now you got to go to the studio if it's not at your house. Well, the journey from there to there, it might, traffic or whatever it might be, temperature outside, it might be tough right now. And looking at it, projecting right now, just remember, every little step that you take for the better tomorrow will get you out of what you're doing yesterday. So just, boil down, man. Just keep an eye on the prize, man. Write down what you want and remember that's where you're heading to. So, yeah, as far as that goes, bro. And I always keep God first, man.
God first, and then it don't last forever. And keep your eye on the prize.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, Kevin, thank you so much for being on the show.
My pleasure, man. Anytime, brother.
No problem, man. I'm about to put the outro song. I'll put the DJ on the outro song. Is there anything else you want to say? Any closings? Any shout outs you want to do?
Nah, man. Shout out to my team. Other than that, man, hey, everybody, man, much love. Hey, with this one life, man, let's just enjoy it and loving each other, man.
You said it there best. One life, let's enjoy it and help each other out, encourage each other. I love that. Man. Yo, dude, Kevin, I'll send you the links when it comes out.
Yes, sir.
It should be out in a couple weeks. In a couple weeks, I'll send you the links, and man, we're going to put it out there, dude. It's going to be so awesome.
Man, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate helping me out, man. Anytime you need me, man, just hit me up, bro.
You already know. Shout out to Oklahoma. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to the Richards family. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, bro. Have a good